Today's learning curve, the grades are in for this year's spring STAAR testing for 3rd through 8th graders, and the news is promising. Wanted to share that with you. STAAR is, of course, the standardized test to evaluate what students are learning. No matter what you think about it, let's just talk about what the results show. Some of the statewide highlights include the number of students meeting or surpassing grade level reading is higher now than it was before the pandemic. In math, students in 3rd and 8th grades met or exceeded their grade level, while 5th and 7th graders' results dipped a little bit below standard level. Let's dive a little deeper here. Dallas ISD 3rd grade results. In reading, 73% of the students are at grade level. In math, 67% are at grade level. Here are Arlington ISD numbers. 3rd grade results, reading, 71% of students at grade level. In math, 60% are at grade level. And Fort Worth ISD 3rd grade results. Reading, 68% of the students at grade level. In math, it's 59%. And though those numbers are definitely a little bit lower in Fort Worth ISD than when we looked at the other districts, the reading percentage is still 4% higher than their goal. So positive news on that side of the ledger. The district says they're also just happy to see any progress after, of course, challenging few months with ongoing student performance issues. Nicole Nielsen tonight with reaction to the results. All new at 5 o'clock.
Very happy to see gains across the board in literacy.
Fort Worth ISD Superintendent Dr. Karen Molinar knows it's been a bumpy few years. In April, the district received for the first time a D accountability rating using the 2023 data. And just last month, a possible state takeover was put on the table. But now, new STAAR scores show signs of progress.
I'm proud of not only our school district, but our city for standing behind Fort Worth Independent School District.
The district surpassed its literacy goal by 4%. Reading scores climbed in most grades from 3rd through 8th. Math scores improved in 4th grade, but there's still room to grow.
The data shows us exactly where we knew we already had gaps, especially in our math area. We pivot very early on in the second semester, late in the first semester, with intervening in small groups.
And though the district is proud of the numbers, it is clear when you compare them to statewide results, the district still has ground to cover.
3rd grade reading, you have 41% of Fort Worth students on grade level for reading versus the state where you have 52% of students on grade level for reading as a statewide average.
So what's next? Fort Worth ISD is launching an aggressive redesign of literacy and math frameworks, which include more teaching time in middle schools, a new phonics program for kindergarten through 2nd grade, and enhanced dyslexia tools.
If we want to talk about maybe obstacles, it's the consistent implementation of this new framework and utilizing only the high quality instructional materials that we have adopted.
While progress is clear, district leaders say continued improvement will be critical to keep moving forward and avoid state intervention.
We've heard a lot of talk about a potential state takeover. Do you think that these scores change the outlook?
I feel that our scores show TEA and the commissioner that we are headed in the right directions.
In Fort Worth, Nicole Nielsen, CBS News, Texas.
And just a little bit of the background if you didn't know, the state legislature did attempt to address school accountability and in fact replace the STAAR test, but that effort failed in the last days of the regular session when the Senate and the House simply couldn't agree on some common changes.